Today we are going to use the tool magazine option in microdynamics. It's the first button we have here. Here we have the magazine status. Oh, why we have this?
Change the tools and to set up the features of the tools like speed or oversized tool.
We're going to see everything today, like the different speeds for the tool changer and other features that offers this application for us. There are 3 different speeds for a tool change in all microdynamics machine.
Yes, the normal one, the heavy tool one, and the super slow one for special tools.
Now we are going to see how to use 3 of them, and at the end of this video we are going to talk about the normal speed, because the normal speed, we also call it fast tool chain, it can be adjusted. Let's go for start loading some tools.
Yeah, let's start with the normal one. As you can see here, I don't have any tool right now in the spindle, so I'm gonna call the first one and prepare the second one.
This is very convenient. Just with 1 click, we can change the tool. We don't need to change from MDI to manual mode. We don't need to write anything or to do any M code. It's already done only at 1 click.
Now, Pavel, right now, I'm gonna load the first tool.
Easy, yeah. And we change tool number 2. This is, we call it the normal speed, okay? We can see it's in white, it's normal speed. Tool number 2, change tool, let's go for tool number 3, all in normal.
The tool number 3 is quite heavy, so I'm just gonna go here. Heavy tool, apply, load the tool. So when I change the tool right now, it's gonna go slower.
We can see in the screen that it marked it as blue because it's a heavy tool. Okay, here it chooses the tool and I can also change anyone anytime I want. Now, tool number 4. This is a very delicate tool, so we are going to use
the super slow one.
We have a turtle here, we put the turtle, and we are going to see now when we change the tool how slow it goes. In the magazine, we have the pods, we have the tools, and the features for or the speed in each tool. We already saw the 3 different speeds for the ATC. Now we are going to load an oversized tool. So this is going to be tool number
9. So I simply press tool number 9, oversized tool. Apply, and as you can see here, it blocked 2 additional caps.
This spot is blocked. Now when we do the change tool and we call tool number 9, the tool changer will need to stop and wait because it cannot use the other pods. So it stops, it calls the next spot, and now Pavel, he can load the tool. Same is going to happen. Now we are going to call, for example, tool number 11, okay? And we'll see that it needs to stop, wait for the empty or available pot, and finish the tool. Now we are going to use the fix pot function.
Yes, this function is for assign the tool number with the pot. So every time you're gonna do the tool change, it's gonna make sure that it actually goes to the same pot. So I simply press here the tool, fix pot, and apply.
Now we have gray in the 24. When we change the tool, the machine is going to stop, as Pavel mentioned before, because it needs to keep pot number 24 empty for this tool. Now it's going to finish the tool change. In this case, we are going to use just a hard probe, 100 millimeters. When we change next tool, let's choose, for example, 25, okay? The same, it stops because tool 24 needs to go to pot 24. We have one more button here, it's the XY home position.
Yes, you use it when your tool is kinda long or you are worried that you're gonna hit your fixture with the tool change.
So for example, let's going to choose tool 26. We are going to use XY home. And then when we change the tool, the machine before the tool change is going to move the table to XY home position. Let's load tool 26. Then when we do another tool change, like for example 27, the table is still in the same position. What if we want the table to go back always to the same position after XY home return? Let's do it one more time. Let's put here, and then we are going to do, okay, here in settings, return last measuring position after change tool. So every time we do a tool change, the table is going to go back to the same position.
If I take tool number 26,
tool number 26 now is going to move 2 times. Before the tool change to the XY home position, and after the tool change is going to go back again to the same position. In magazine status, we still have a couple more functions. One is the lock.
yes, before lock, right now I have pod number 16. I can just simply change the tool number to 99. But if I go again to 16 and press lock, right now I cannot change the tool number inside of this pod.
The last one is Resequence tool pod. Now that we use all these for the demo today, we are going to resequence all the tool pods.
Yeah, so for example, right now I have some tools like tool number 3 in pod number 4, but if I do the resequence tool, it's gonna assign pod number 4, tool number 4 right now.
And it cleaned all the work that we did before, except the log one that is still here. This was all magazine status that we had it here. Now we have list by tool, list by pod, and tool life. Let's go list by tool. So here we already have the 16 log, we have all the tool list, and what can we do here, Pablo?
You can add your length, radius, cutting radius, RPM, orientation of the tool, or you can simply just set the type of the tool or make a description.
So for example, the first one, it was a face mill, I think.
Yes, and you can add the description that it's face mill 50. So right now you know that it's a face mill with diameter 50.
For the tool length, for the breakage, we have another video for tool measure, auto tool measure, where we explain how to use these functions, how to use the tool breakage with an M code. The same list that we had here by tool, we had it by pod too, okay? And then we have tool life.
That is explained in the manual, and we're also gonna make another video about this.
We still have one more thing to talk. It's about how to adjust the normal speed. Microdynamics, standard machine, the tool change is in
1.2 seconds.
1.2 seconds. This is done because the arm does not stop under the spindle. We unclamp before the arm arrives, okay, and the motor of the arm doesn't stop. But we can modify this.
Yes, you go here to the servo tune, back, rapid TC tune, and here you can turn off this function.
So with rapid tool change function, it makes in 1.2 seconds. If we deactivate rapid tool function, it's going to stop under the arm and it's going to do like 1.6, 1.7 seconds. This, like, depending on the environment, right, or the conditions, you can change it or not. Or there is one more thing, by parameters, we can also change the
XY home position when the tool change is happening. So I simply go here, user parameters, PLC bits, ATC, and here I have XY axis tool change position while tool changing. And it's gonna perform this to every tool change.
So that's all for today. We saw the magazine, the tool magazine. We saw a little bit the manuals. We saw the parameters. Hope you enjoyed the video, and it makes much easier for you to load the tools and adjust the speeds and everything.
Yes.
Then nothing else?
Yeah,
See you soon.
see you soon.